Hey guys, what's up? I'm here to give you guys a recap on the new chapter on One Piece, which is on chapter 974. Now, this chapter right here was really crazy. That ending right there, oh my gosh. Somewhere in the middle, oh my gosh. Wish I could have seen it. But hey man, if anything else, let's just get this started. We had to it that a little small pass of the backstory of Kyoshiro, which is also Denjiro, tells Komurasaki or Hiyori to keep your guard up. And I know if something should happen, we'll separate Komurasaki with death, and Orochi's completely fallen for you, you know? And we see to it that Orochi confesses to Kaido that the scabbards of the five are alive and they time traveled here 20 years ago. And we see to it that Kaido doubts that ability, but Orochi confesses that this person is actually can be trusted. I mean, this guy lost his parents on stage to Wano's country's persecution, you know? It's the clan who killed the Daimos, and he's the only man that knows how way to live the stage. And we see too that Orochi and the others of the Kuruzumi clan tells this guy that he's trusting that I'll show you something else, you know? We killed the parents that destroyed your family, and you'll live as a real Kozuki without anyone realizing it. This is a role important given to you on this grand stage. Can you do it? And it looks like to me this guy was given a devil fruit by Orochi to do this part right here. And this person says, I've been looking a place to die. I'm honored, you know? And he says to completely become something in its entirety that is his only source of pleasure. And we see to it that Orochi tells Kaido, you know, every time I went to Oden's castle to borrow money, I took double the amount I needed from his safe and was only able to join hands with you precisely because I had those funds, you know? The information you got on Oden's raid I'm sure was also useful to you. The peak of the man's insanity came after that when he legitimately intended to die along with Oden and the others during the execution. Orochi therefore also confessed to Kaido like he has no emotions, and before I stopped him, he genuinely lived as one of Oden's vassals. The only thing he did was slowly but surely feed me information. He did it with such devotion that it was creepy, you know? And we see too there's a narration happening in this thing right here where it says currently the Flower Capital, the legendary samurai that has been talked about from generation to generation. Since Kozuki Oden's tragic death, it's been 20 years. The story deep-rooted fate between the Kozuki clan and the Kuruzumi clan and the pirate Kaido, you know? In order to fulfill Kozuki Oden's dream of opening Wano's borders, the samurai flew 20 years into the future, several months after they gained allies who are willing to put their lives on the line to fight for the same cause. Perhaps as a result of this determination, who stood up for them, weapons and ships are ready. It is today of the Festival of Fire at dusk that these raid-worthy forces must regroup at the port Tokage onward to Onigashima. At least that's what was planned, but we go back to present time and we see to it that the 9 scabbards get ready to go to Onigashima and start their attack very soon. The 4,200 soldiers that were supposed to gather there did not show up, not a single one of them. The harbor was littered with debris, weathering the storm way out, you know, and Kinemon tells Momonosuke we haven't given up. It is thanks to our small number that we'll be able to introduce ourselves easily to Kaido and cut his head off without being seen. As long as we're alive, we won't give up. And we see to it Momonosuke tries to stop him, but it's too late. And we see to it that Kinemon says, you know, it's strange though. It's like our battle strategy has been seen once again, or someone all thought of that. And Kinemon says, you know, I don't want to have to think about it, but it looks like someone is actually a spy amongst our ranks. And we see to it that one of them says, and Okiku says, hey, Kinemon, this is not like you. You have to be the proactive one that holds the situation informant and dispose of him. He goes like, yeah, but none of us will be able to move forward. How the informant just won't simply give itself up. But unfortunately, we had to that Kanjuro says, it's exactly like Kiku says. Kin, let's get this over and done with. And we have to, he confesses that I am exactly that. I am the freaking informant. And Kinemon looks at Kanjuro, it's like, hey, stop joking around. We almost got executed in a boiling pot. And he says that, yeah, that's right. And it's precisely because I have died with all you that I was able to fulfill the perfect role. Since I was a kid, ever since I lost my emotions, I've always been searching for a place to freaking die. From the very beginning, the Kanjuro you all know never existed. And Kanjuro therefore confessed, says, yeah, I'm the spy and the guy you knew never existed. I experienced joy and sorrow together with all you on a daily basis, obtain your absolute trust. I never resented you any of it, and I also never intended to hurt any of you. The only thing I did was continuously feed Master Orochi information. And we see too that Kiku says, why would you do such a thing? And Kanjuro explains his full name. My name is Kanjuro Kurozumi. How's that for a reason? And they go like, I can't believe you leaked our plan and sold out our companions. And he said, yep, the event that followed was really beautiful. Say that Yasui gave his life to change the time and place of the meeting, but since I've been informed then, he died needlessly. And everyone can only be enraged at what Kanjuro did. And he says, without the vibrator card, it's impossible to get to Zou. When Jack appeared, you started to get suspicious, Inugarashi. Why didn't you suspect me at all? Before it came to this, why didn't any of you doubt yourselves? It should have been obvious suspicious from the very beginning, any and everything. Hey, you lot, it's sure true, and it looks like to me Kaido's ships come about, and it says, hey, look, I can't believe it's the 9 red scabbards, you know? So it looks like to me they have a spy in their ranks. And we see too that Kinemon tries to cut Kanjuro, but that's not him. It's apparently a illusion, and we see too that Kanjuro says, there would have been no greater joy than to have you all die with me at the sea without revealing my identity. But this time I was stopped by Master Orochi. He said, you did well, this is the end, he said. Bring Momonosuke along with you to Onigashima. And we kind of see to it that Kanjuro was actually on the port with Momonosuke. And we see to it that he's about to kidnap him. But we see to it also that that Kanjuro's drawing is a devil fruit power. Ironically, due to the fact that Orochi gave him that power. It was shown in this chapter already, which I told you guys in an implicit way. But we see to it that before things got any worse right now, something just came up right now, and there's a giant fire on one of Kaido's subordinate ships. And we see to it that someone says, sorry, we are a little late. And we see to it that we get to see the 1,000 Sunny unharmed, and we see a lot of things over there. And we see to it that a small boat picks up the Red 9 scabbards with Law's ship, and we see to it another blast comes out of nowhere, and we see to it that someone else says, man, there were a stupid amount of ships and samurais gathered at the harbor over there, but what the hell is that? I almost sank them all for getting in my way. And we see to it that like Luffy along with like everyone else is okay, and Kanjuro's really shocked right now to see that I wasn't warned about this, dude. And we see to it that, like, Luffy says, hey, you punks, go at the samurais on a tiny boat. When you're on the sea, you fight pirates. And we see Law, Luffy, and Kid all in the same location and taking down Kaido's subordinate ships, man. I'm like, oh my gosh, dude. That was one heck of a surprise. Kanjuro was a traitor all along. I thought it was Denjiro or Kishiro feeding information in a fake way to keep gaining Orochi's trust just to slice him down in the end when the time was right. But unfortunately, it was Kanjuro and yeah, Kanjuro, man, you son of a motherfucker, man. Kanjuro Kurozumi. Well, the guy lost a lot of things, so it's only natural for him he wants to die. But anyways, that came up all notch with like Luffy with the 1,000 Sunny and Law's ship and then Kid's ship. Oh man, now we're gonna get a real freaking fight, man. Kid, I wonder what happened to Kid, or someone did something to like make Kid change his mind. Guess we're about to find out. But if anything, we finally get to start the freaking war that many have been waiting for. And I know a lot of people might have hate the long chapters or freaking chapters of Kozuki Odin's past and the 9 scabbards, but I think it was still necessary. Well done, Oda. Good job, man. If you had to take a break, man, take your breaks as much as you can. Like I said, I'll say it in my every video, I'd rather see you good, healthy, and okay for you to finish the series than see you unhealthy, trouble, and not be able to finish it. But hey man, take your time, be safe as best you can, alright? Because you know, the pandemic around the globe is really terrible, especially on the year of the rat. So yeah. Anyways, crazy chapter, that ending crazy. Looking forward to the next chapter and the ones after that. But let's not forget that Big Mom has allied up with Kaido, okay? This is only going to get more dangerous from here on out. Guess we're about to find out, though. So, until then, people, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm Alphazito. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot-toot.